Bright blessings, all you magical people. My name is Ken. I am a psychic medium and ascended master. I teach chakra mechanics and interdimensional sciences. This is going to be a reading in the constellation of Libra. I'm feeling a sense of balance. We're starting off in the past. I'm looking at the Four of Pentacles in reverse into the Judgment in reverse. I'm looking at a sense of failure or a lack of accomplishment. I'm looking at that changing coming up. I'm looking at it's going into the Sun card. The Sun card is the highest card in tarot. It's a rebirthing energy. So I'm looking at in the past there's been some type of failure, some type of things not working out for us. And I'm looking at around the corner, I'm looking at some type of change taking place. I'm looking at a focus coming up of love. I'm looking at the Two of Hearts is coming up, going forward in the future. I'm looking at the Two of Hearts coupled with the Black Queen, coupled with the Queen of Spades. The Queen of Spades represents the darker aspects to the mind, the subconscious. It represents the unseen forces. So this is a way to sit down and start putting our emotions and our mind to work, creating the partnership that you desire. We want you to see it inside your mind. This is how we bring it to fruition. We embrace those aspects of the creative process, and part of that is the visualization that you see inside your mind. There needs to be extreme practice and focus on the visualization. This is practicing building images inside the mind. This is how we directly influence the entire world around us with our thoughts. It is through the visualization that you will get more and more control of the reality around you. This is where bending reality at your will comes into play, where we can bend space and time. There are no limitations in this place whatsoever. The only limitations are what you impose upon yourself, whether that's self-imposed change or whether that's indoctrination or something that we learned from society. We need to throw out everything that we think we know about what we're capable of and understand that we are barely scratching the surface of consciousness. I'm looking at a sense of giving other people your time and energy. I'm looking at it not working out. There needs to be a course correction, some type of change that takes place to the situation. So if you feel like you're giving your energy out to everybody around you, don't stop, quit. I'm looking at thoughts, some type of downloads or thoughts is going to be generating some type of money coming up for you. This is in the near future. I'm also looking at the feminine energy. I'm looking at the pentacle in reverse. That's feminine. You can see it looks like a heartogram. See the half heart, half star. Reverse, it is the masculine. This would be the man. My dog's barking on that one. So this is where we learn to blend the masculine and feminine together, to where we practice using our willpower to execute the plans that we've made or the things that we want to achieve and accomplish. We have to push ourselves. So I'm feeling a sense of pushing yourself. You're going to have to really push through barriers. This is breaking years of conditioning, psychological and emotional conditioning. This is what sets you apart from other people in this lifetime. Everyone is at different stages of being able to use their will. So we're at a stage in life where we really begin to focus and harness our chi, our willpower. That direct link to the energy around you literally shapes reality. These are some of the investigations that need to be taking place over the course period of the next few months. I'm looking at the black egg. This is counter space. Dark matter. This is learning that in between the things that you can see in the physical form, there lies a substance. When we learn to harness that substance, this is where you begin to move things. This is where psychokinesis, hydrokinesis, other psychic gifts and ability come online. And it starts out through the realization process. So really sitting down and practicing manipulating reality in whatever way that you find that you like. There needs to be some practice of psychic gifts and abilities. So even reading tarot, that's manipulating the timeline. You're perceiving things before they happen, changing the course of someone's destiny through just a message. This is just a shining example of one of the ways that we begin to manipulate reality. The more that we learn about this place, that's where the magic takes place. That's where the magic happens. I'm looking at a death. Some type of stuck energy. This is the Chariot. That's movement. It's coming upside down. So I'm looking at a death to some type of stall in your life. The quartz crystal is coming over the center of the reading next to the tiger's eye. Make sure you're working with those two crystals coming up the next 2 months. Both of these promote a clearing of the past or blockages, and then promoting your willpower is what really pushes you through to make new changes and new decisions in your life that's ultimately going to take you to where you want to be. I'm looking at I can feel crossroad energy. Feels like I'm standing at a precipice at a crossroads. I'm looking at vision. There's something you see that you want. Something you're eyeing. There's some type of vision that we have that's holding you back. I'm looking at happiness. The card is Ascension. These are in reverse. There's some type of perspective shift that needs to take place. Some type of way we view the world. Something that's holding you back. I'm looking at you moving along through your day, and I'm looking at you stumbling across something. I'm looking at you moving throughout your day, and then you come across some type of person or information. Make sure you're being open to people popping up in your day. So when somebody comes into contact with you, have a conversation with them. You'll be surprised what you can learn from a complete stranger. We also need that emotional and psychological bond. We are a hive species. So this is where too much isolation and can hurt. Isolation's good at certain points of the healing process, but it's only for a limited time. So if you've been single for years, or it's been a very long time since you've been in a relationship, you're being guided to break that. I'm looking at the chains being fashioned around you. Breaking those things off would be going out, celebrating, having fun. Breaking some type of cycle is what I'm looking at. Some type of cycle of isolation. You can be sitting right next to somebody and still be isolated, still be lonely, still be in a state of lack. This is what we're speaking on. I'm looking at cat energy. I'm looking at some type of entertainment. So whatever that is for you, going out somewhere and having fun, make sure you're doing something fun coming up, planning some type of event or whatever that is for you, whatever you like to do. There needs to be some type of interaction with the world around you when it comes to enjoyment or entertainment. Make sure you indulge in that. This is where we get inspired. It makes us passionate about life, because when we have fun like that, it triggers a dopamine release, and we need that sometimes, and that's okay. All right, guys, listen, I'm gonna end the reading there, man. If you guys liked the reading and it resonated, you want to book a session, there's going to be a link down in the description or in the comment section of whatever platform this is on. If you guys have any questions, man, send them to me. You guys have a beautiful day. Enjoy your immortality.